In the middle of the 19th century, the oil from the whales became so common that for the first time in London's history, the whole city was lit up. The people who brought the light to the world were young men in their 20s. A lot of them died by diseases spread on board. Some of them drowned, and some were eaten by whales.
The story goes like this, that the Star of the East was sailing around the Falkland Islands.
But a few say that they survived after being eaten. One of them was James Bartley.
And the crew spotted a really big sperm whale and lowered boats and gave chase. The sperm whale turned on them and just dashed the whale boats to bits.
James Bartley was an Englishman, and he was about to experience a voyage down to the deep, cold parts of the Atlantic.
One man of the crew was missing, and that was this guy, James Bartley. So they all assumed that he had drowned. The next day, they spotted the same sperm whale. They lowered boats again and gave chase. They were successful this time. They took the whale back to the boat and started cleansing it of its blubber.
Since the story first was told through a letter in 1891, it has been published in different newspapers approximately 37 times as a story of a modern Jonah.
As they're peeling away the blubber, some of the crew members spotted something apparently moving in the stomach. So they cut open the stomach lining. This is all according to the letter sent back in 1891. They cut open the stomach lining, and out rolled James Bartley. And his skin was bleached entirely white by the stomach acids. And he remembered nothing but touching the lining of the throat, and that the throat quivered as he slipped down to the stomach. Everyone I talked to and every natural history article that I referenced pretty much showed that it's impossible. The throat of a sperm whale is just too small, right? And nobody could survive in the stomach. I mean, you drown in the stomach without a doubt in under 24 hours.
As you start looking into the archives, you will eventually stumble across this letter. It is written by the wife of the captain of the Star of the East, and it was sent in 1907. It reads, "There is not one word of truth to the whale story. I was with my husband all those years he was on the Star of the East, and there was never a man lost overboard."
The Star of the East was filled with men who were in their 20s, late teens. They were writing a letter home, and they just thought it would be a fun, practical joke. What I think is exciting about the letter is the level of detail that they put into it, right? Number one, about the throat quivering as he goes down. Which, two, that it's the detail that he was bleached white by the stomach acids. It makes it so believable. And it shows such a rich imagination of these sailors who were probably bored to tears in the South Atlantic.